What's up guys, Shouri here, and today we are doing Battle Fair Stage 3. First up is Orochi, and it is the only X on our list because it's just awful. The problem with Orochi is it's gonna hurt you in the long run. It's harder to get multi-kills unless you steal your teammates' kills, and it really just doesn't do that much on a second shot. So you have to camp really hard with this gun. It's not good for you, it's not good for the other people. It's just terrible all around. But next up, we got Zero Chest. This is a great one, especially if you need the armor. It has 29 fragments, so it's not as good as like an Antidote or a Corsair to get it easily, but it will defend against Orion, which is huge. Next up is Joker. Joker is one of my favorite shotguns, and it does a lot of damage on its own. It's good kind of at medium range and close range. All around, I love it, and every 3 shots you do, the third one will do a lot more damage, which is always fun. Next up is Scorpion. This one can be huge, especially if you have like a crossbow or you like to use Sunburst. This one will give you 50% more damage, but you also take 50% damage. The cool thing is, though, you do have full-time reduced headshot damage, and that is basically having a hard hat all the time, which is great. It is now called the Ballistics Mask, but I'm going to call it hard hat. Next up is the Wasp, which is a great one. It is great at close range damage. If you are on fire or frozen, it does a lot more damage, and if you kill someone with it, it has a faster reload, which is huge for multi-kills. Next up, we have the Kingslayer, the best knife in the game, and if you have some of the good weapons, I would definitely recommend getting this. It is better than all the other knives, and on top of that, when you kill someone with it, you get to reload your primary gun. This is huge. Here, we're going to compare Kingslayer with 2000. The other two top knives, Damascus has 1800, and so does the Serpent. It is definitely the best in the game. Now, we're going to move on to Eye, which is number 2. One of the best things you can get, and on my other account, my mini, this is what I'm going for this Battle Fair. This is so big because it gives you not only a second Darkstalker, but you get to see where everyone is on the map, like, once a minute, and it is so helpful. But the finale, the one you guys are all here for, the Desperado. Why is this one number 1? It has like a weird benefit. I might actually try that in a stream. That looks fun. But it has nothing to do with what this gun does. It has everything to do with the way the Battle Fair works. We're going to go for the Desperado since we have everything else. The game knows this, so they're not going to give it to us quickly because they never do. But we're going to go through our spins, and you guys are going to see some cool tricks. If you have everything, go for Desperado. The reason for this is the Desperado costs less than everything else to do, and you're going to see that I am going to be able to spend all of these, and if I hit the 200, I make Battle Box coins on this. And if I don't, I break about even. And that is unbelievably huge because that means you can get free perks. You can get free battle career experience. You can get good consumables. This is just huge that you can do this. And it is about 220 less than anything else. And that just makes this the easiest fair to do, especially since everything was lowered anyways. And because of these changes, if you hit the 200, you actually make battle box coins. I started out with 16,602, and I did not hit the 200, but I still got back to 1647. This means if I hit the 200, I would have actually made battle box coins. This is huge for people who already have things, and they just want to get the consumables, they want to get the perks. People who have like 16,000 battle box coins, let's just say that random number, they can use that, and they can get a ton. Or they can re-roll and then go to Wasp to show you guys how much it spends on our normal one. But it's all worth it if it's a little bit of education for some people, because you lose a ton of battle box coins if you go for something that isn't Desperado. So if you already have everything, please make sure you're going for Desperado. And if you don't really play that much and you have a ton of coins, what you can do is you can just wait every day instead of doing the 350 coin rerolls. And actually, the rerolls for Desperado are even cheaper. So it's not even that bad. You will definitely be set up with consumables, perks, and everything you could want. And it's just proof is in the pudding right here. I lose so many battle box coins on this. I go from 16,127 to 15,772. That is way worse than it is with Desperado. So please, guys, go to Desperado. It's faster for the resets. It's very easy to do, especially now that they made all the changes. They still adapted that to the Desperado. This works with any of the guns that are like in there that are terrible. So just look for the low-level guns if you already got everything. That's where you want to spend them. You will get way more battle box coins back, and you will get a ton of consumables and perks, and it's totally worth it. And as a reward to the people who are still listening way deep in the video, this thumbnail is a sneak peek of the video I am making now, and I hope you can help identify this hacker. It is going to be a tough one, but I think we can all do it together.